question is, what the hell happened? What happened? I mean, we saw you, break down and you're like, what's going on? I don't understand. And really, what went through your head? What's going through your mind now, what's happening?
It's a slew of emotions. I mean, we've seen multiple time and time again, pawns go home. I think that it wasn't supposed to be my time to go, but the problem was that I didn't campaign hard enough for myself. I think that I just was too nice. And Jess, said to me, "You're very level-headed. I know you will understand, the reason why I have to go with you over them." And I was just too nice. I should have fought harder to stay off the block.
Did you, or could you have suggested somebody else too, Jess?
I mean, I did. I tried my best to, recommend Gino and Marty. I mean, those are powerhouses in the Big Brother Canada house right now. They need to be taken out. And it's as though Jess was just not having it. I think that at that moment, when I was suggesting those other players from the other side of the house, I realized that Jess was probably in cahoots with them or trying to build something bigger with them. And so the risk of putting one of them up over me just wasn't worth it for Jess, unfortunately.
Double eviction pretty soon in the game for something like that to go down, eh?
Oh, yeah.
At least you got a little smile on your face when you heard that news. And then, it's like, okay, all right.
Listen, sweet, sweet, sweet revenge is all I could say. I think that Jess absolutely made the wrong move for their game, and it turned around and bit them in the ass, unfortunately. But let me tell you, the screech that I had at the airport when my dad texted me was so sweet. Oh, like that's what you get. I'm sorry. That's what you get.
End of the day, you two are going to meet somewhere and have a conversation. How do you hope it goes down?
Oh, I am still very, very, very much salty. I'm not the type of person to hold grudges. So I think that I just need my time to kind of process what happened in the house and what they did to me. I hope that eventually we could be friends because, to be honest, Jess is a very interesting person, very eclectic, and we have great conversations. So I hope that we could eventually put this behind us and just be friends.
Can you explain for those that don't know the Tynesha Tiana comment?
Oh, yeah. So in the beginning of our journey, we introduced ourselves and, my name is Tynesha, but a lot of times people get my name wrong. They'll call me Felicia. They'll mispronounce it. So I went into the house saying, you can call me T if you'd like. It's very easy. It's one letter. You can't forget it. Or you can go with Tynesha. It's totally up to you. When I had that conversation with Jess, they said, names matter. And if you want me to call you Tynesha, I can call you Tynesha. I said, it's all up to you. If you decide to go with T or Tynesha, it's totally fine. So they agreed on T, and that was great. A couple of days later, we were in conversation, her, myself, and Betty, and Jess looked over and said, Tiana. And I said, I'm sorry, but who the hell is Tiana? Like, it just caught me off guard. And I made it very clear that you could just call me T. So to turn around and call me a different name, it was kind of took me aback, but I never addressed it at the time. So I figured on my way out that I would do so with a little sass in there. So it was kind of a jab, but definitely just it was important for me to make sure that I got that out because their pronouns are very important as well. And I feel like in the same regards, my name is very important.
So being sent out of the house, obviously not a good feeling, but seeing what went down in the double, you're like, okay, at least there's something to smile about in your mind, right? Yeah.
There was some type of solace in that moment, and I was able to sleep better. I think that they didn't really think through their decision and they went with the wrong side of the house. If they would have kept me, I had a big influence on the people that I was working with. And I think I would have been able to further their game. And you could see in the double that not one of the people that they had defended saved them. So it really it went to shit for them, unfortunately.
In terms of somebody like Betty or Summer or maybe even Helena, what does somebody like one of those people, what do they have to do to go further in this game in your mind? That's the final question this morning.
Betty and Summer, I think they just need to stick to the script. They are doing such a great job already. They both have an amazing social game. It's going to come to a point where they have to start winning competitions. I think in the beginning, they, especially Summer, she was trying to just rely on her social game, but now is the time to pull out some wins, make some power moves, and try to control the house. moving forward.
Tynesha, it is good to see you smiling this morning. Can't wait to see what the hell
Thank
happens
you.
this season. But
I know.
you know,
I can't wait to watch the season unfold. I'm just so happy and grateful and blessed to have been a part of it, and I enjoyed every second.
thank you so much for chatting with us today.
Thank you. Take care.